What's up, guys? Top Tier Yu-Gi-Oh here, and today we have Tony Confletti, who got his invite at the Philadelphia Regional. Huge regional, over 500 players, 10 rounds, and he was good enough to be in the top cut.
Yep, finished 7-3. Unfortunately, 2 of my losses were truly my fault. Gotta get better sleep. What I did is I played Cyber Dragons. It's really just good meta call. It just can OTK, can break Yulings, and it stops Ray from coming back. So let's get in the profile. The heart and soul of the deck is 3 Cyber Dragon. Got to do it with machine dupe and all that stuff. The best normal summon in the deck is your core. This is pretty standard. It's insane graveyard effect. You can summon anything, bring out Hertz. Best machine dupe target. Hertz really is the new card that in the deck that really just makes everything work. Adds core back from the graveyard, gets you Cyber Dragons, does all this fun stuff. Really works well with Galaxy Soldier. Recently I was playing with the Sky Striker cards, but they were just really clunky, so I went to just pure. This card is really good. It boosts everything, like your machines and stuff, so like your Infinity is just really big, and all your Cyber Dragons are 26. And it just special summons itself. So anytime you summon Cyber Dragon, so it's just an extra monster.
And it summons itself from the hand, right?
Yes, it summons itself from the hand. Anytime a Cyber Dragon monster is normal or special summon, you can just summon this from the hand. And either A, it gets 1600 attack, or you can just do it in 21 defense and just sit there, and Trickstar can't beat it. That happened today. 3 Galaxy Soldier. It's kind of like a Cyber Dragon, honorary Cyber Dragon. Help you make the rank 5s.
Combos really well with Hertz too.
Yeah, Hertz chain blocking, so you go 1 and then Hertz 2, so they can't ogre this, so you don't lose. Because when you ogre this, it really hurts. You're losing 2 cards to a card. For hand traps, I played 3 Ash and 3 Ogre. Probably because of my matchups today, Ogre was underperformed. And moving forward to legendary decks, I'm not sure how the Goki matchup would be. Like, these might have to become something else to try and stop the number 86, heroic challenger guy. But this is very subpar. I played a lot of Trickstars today, so that was unfortunate. 3 Cyber Emergency, it's your Rhoda. It searches any Cyber Dragon monster or Kaijus for that matter, if you side them in. It's really good. The win card, always. You summon this and you just win. You summon Cyber Dragons.
Game over.
It's game. It's so much game. 2 Repair Plant and 2 Rev System. I know a lot of people, and I did too. Like you see people, they go back and forth from 1 and 2. 2, this is really good because like you can just do stuff with like Foolish Burial and Hertz and stuff, or like Galaxy Soldier, pitch core, and then you can add a Hertz, and then get that back to the other soldier. You know what I mean? And then you can add back the core and summon it. It's really good. And then it has a utility where you have 3 other ones. You can put the Cyber Dragon back to resolve another. Machine dupe. And this is just Monster Reborn for Cyber Dragons.
Did the second effect of Repair Plan ever come up?
It did. I put back a Cyber Dragon, so I had 2 more in my deck, so I can machine dupe again.
Nice.
Cool thing, it's also really funny when someone Widow Anchored the Hertz, and I was able to machine dupe the 2 other Hertzes out, so I can just do more damage. And link for Zyger. 2 Call by the Grave. It's good and bad. You just gotta play it because like this deck just dies to hand traps, like Ogre sometimes, depending what it hits, Ash, Droll. And it helps against other stuff too, especially against Ray and other things. For the 1-ofs, Foolish and Monster Reborn, I just want another extender. I chose to go second every game 1, and just being able to just take cards and bring guards. So those are pretty good. And then I don't know if I'm gonna play an Overload Fusion or what I'm gonna do, but this card was the absolute insanest card. It's a searchable Overload Fusion that lets you from core that you can banish. Put your banished Cyber Dragon monsters or monsters that are in field back in the deck, and you can summon Rampage Dragon. So it just lets you just pop everything. Let you put your cores and your Cyber Dragons back in the deck so you can machine dupe again, and it's searchable. This card was the MVP for the weekend for the day.
Would you consider playing more than 1 ever, or do you think 1 was the perfect amount?
I think 1's the perfect amount because you can search it, and you want to search it when you want to kill them. Because it does have a clause for the rest of the turn that monster can only attack. So you can attack with other things, summon Rampage for the extra 21 boost. Right? Or if you didn't use Zyger it, you can Zyger it. But it just also helps where it's like overload. It's a searchable overload where even if you're at simple games that you just activate this, you go Rampage, do 63 damage, or with Zyger you kill them. Or even then you just do that damage and then you use the Rampage to overlay into Nova to get into Infinity. So if you don't kill them. I might play 1 Overload Fusion as well as the Brick, because there's Brick, but this card was insane this weekend. The best card, this card is insane. Everyone talks about it. You can banish up to, I have 4 different Cyber Dragon names with Veer, Core, Hertz, Cyber Dragon, and Zyger if you ever need to. It just doesn't target, it doesn't banish, and then so many people, you just set it, and Phoenix, Jamming Wave, they pop it, you chain it, pop more cards, and then you just search any spell or trap card. has cyber in the name. Search itself. You can search this. It can search anything.
Wait, anything?
Any cyber spell or trap card. Yes.
That's pretty absurd.
Yeah, it can search anything. It searches
there are a lot of decks
this.
playing spell trap destruction right now.
Yeah, and they just hit it. It searches any of these cards, or itself. It's very powerful. It's a win card. You can go first and just sit this and Infinity going first is usually 9 times out of 10 going to win you the game. And then I chose to play 3 evenly because this deck, even though it has a great meta matchup, it struggles against the heavy back row decks. So it just is a blowout where you can just blow the field out and then make Infinity, and then like a stun deck can't out Infinity. So that was the main deck. Extra. 1 Zyger. Only once today a second one did come up. So could you always bring it back with Nova and Rev system?
Which way y'all leaving out? Because if you're leaving out this way, the gate post will be closed at 10, so this gate about to get closed now.
Okay, that's fine. We can just walk around.
Thank you.
Once we're done with this, we'll be out. 1 Zyger, you can bring it back with Rev system and Nova. You bring that. 1 Link Bow for the Hertz plays. So something I did this weekend to test, because like you don't really make cards in your extra deck, so that's the same. I played a Phoenix and a Unicorn. A mistake, you know, Chimera Tech, like it's really good against the Mirror Match and like Pure Sky Striker. It actually just came up. I played an ABC player this week, and I was like, I lost game 1 because I actually didn't have Fortress in my deck. Phoenix actually came up. I used it, summoned it twice. This never did. As you see, it's in the side deck sleeve. Genius, awesome card. People don't understand that it's unaffected by spell and trap cards. So when people go Mind Control, Afterburner, Widow Anchor, and you're like, sorry, just put it in the grave, please. It's just really good. I chose to play the Summon Sword. Griffin play. Summon Sword allows you to extend to make into additional Novas. It allows you to play through hand traps. If you get hand trapped, you can make this, you know, Rev system, and then summon a Soldier from your deck and still make Nova. And going first, you can end this play. So you can't get Mega Fleeted yourself, and then they can't use their special summon monsters. And then the Griffin effect lets you reset a spell or spell card that you use, so you can have it on your following turn to have another extender.
That play is so strong.
It is really strong. It is auto-wing, but like you have to open the 3-card combo. You have to open like Hertz Core, you know, Soldier or Machine Dupe. You have to open it. There's a surplus amount of 3-way cards that can do it, but you do need to open 3 cards to get this far. And then what I did is the Heart and Soul. This card is not once per turn. People don't, or like that's not once per turn. Both these cards are not once per turn. They're great. It's great. Summon Rampage. You can just kill people. It has the damage calc effect with Siger. From Columbus, 1 Infinity was not enough. 2 definitely comes up, especially in the grind with Pure Sky Striker. Or if you go first and you make the Infinity and they're able to out it, you need to have the second one for when you do a lot of damage and then you want to make Infinity to, like, you know, apply that extra negate. And then if you ever go first and you don't have, depending on who you play, you don't want to do the Griffin play, Pallades really does come up where you just go Infinity Pallades. That's also really hard to do. Rampage Dragon, it's absurd. The Cyberload Fusion card, I put 4 Cyber Dragons back to the deck and I pop 4 back row.
That's insane.
And then you just attack for 63 damage.
Usually game.
Usually game. And then, like I said, I played 2 Mega Fleet. The Fortress will go back in. I only played 2 Pure Sky Striker, but I did play a Cyber Dragon today and an ABC today. And, you know...
What would you take out for the Fortress?
The Unicorn.
Okay.
That was never made. It literally came out every single time.
And what about the side deck?
The side deck? 2 Jizukuru. It's a searchable machine because of Cyber Emergency. It allows you to search a non-normal summoner set card. So you do this, you can search this to out the U-Link board and stuff, or Pure Sky Striker, you can just do that and not afraid of Widow Anchor and just, you know, and then eat this when you're done. So there's that. 2 Inspect Border for your Altergeist and Trickstar matchups.
It's a light machine, isn't it?
It is a light machine.
That's really nifty.
Yeah, so if it's in the grave, you can pitch it with Soldier and then search, you know, with in Cyber Repair Plant and stuff because you have a light machine in the grave. It's pretty good. Again, for the Goki, I won Cyber Eltian. It's really good. If you like, they Gumble you. Usually, as long as you have access to like a Kaiju or a Cyber Dragon, you break the U-Link and then you just summon this, and then they have nothing. And like you can just Mega Fleet them too. In 36, you just attack. I won game round 10. Like you know, Kaiju made this 36. Just each turn, just attacked, and it was over. Like I said, Fortress, that's going to go back in the extra deck.
At least side it.
I did side it for the Mirror Match and Machine Decks and Pure. 3 Twins, and then 3 Hatrunades. Like I said, evenly is because of the decks that like the
So you had a lot of back row hate.
Yeah, a lot of back row. You lose the back row. That's why evenly is really good against the Floodgate decks that we lose to like Altergeist and stuff a little harder.
If you played against them, would you side in those 6 cards and then still keep in the evenlies? So you'd have 9 cards in?
No. So like if it was Altergeist, like I would keep all 6 of these in. If it was pure Sky Striker, especially if they saw the evenly game 1, they become more conservative putting their cards down. So then Twin becomes more valuable. When they set 4 or 5, evenly is really good against them. But when they learn about it, it's only setting 2, like Widow Anchors, this is good enough. And then these become just blowout cards. These are win cards against pure Sky Striker. You just do that and you don't have to worry about Widow.
Oh,
you,
for sure.
You eat their card and the raid doesn't come back and you just do 8,000. For pretty much every deck, if you go first, Rivalry, because everything's a machine. It beats Goki. It really does well against Mech Knights, Trick Stars. If they go Mech Knight, they can't like do Trick Star stuff. They can't link. And then against pure Sky Striker, it's decent as well because of Warriors and machines. And they can't Widow if they have a, so that's what I did.
All right, thanks, Tony. Congrats on doing so well this weekend.
Thanks.
Wait, do you have any shout-outs?
Oh, OVG, of course, traveling. I slept in and they actually drove back. I met them like a little bit. We were like 40 minutes apart, drove 20 minutes. It was great.
Oh, yeah, you overslept.
I did oversleep.
But it worked out.
It worked out. Got my invite. Finished 7-3. Gotta do a little better next time. Made a few mistakes. I learned a few things, so awesome.
That's what counts, though. Congrats.
Yep. Thanks.